Good morning. Welcome back. It is Tuesday, March the 15th. It is a beautiful 29 degrees, my mistake. Let me turn this light off and we'll chat. I want to preface this with, if I sound a little labored, I am pretty sure that I cracked a rib or two when I busted my ass on the ice the other morning. Anyway, gas or electric, it's the new paper or plastic. So, who remembers probably the mid-late 80s when grocery stores went away from paper bags because, well, gotta save a tree, it's better for the environment, right? Those paper bags that we used to use to cover textbooks in school, that if they didn't get used for that, they'd biodegrade in the landfill. So everything went to plastic, which obviously saves a tree because plastic doesn't grow on trees. But it doesn't biodegrade. And the environmentalists complain about seeing them washing up on the shore and on the side of the road, blowing around like tumbleweeds. I personally don't like that one either. It's a tourist thing around here. Anyway, what does it have to do with gas or electric? Well, the electric car is supposed to eliminate the need for fossil fuels. Plug it into your house and you go 400 miles on a single charge, supposedly. That kind of, it's a different topic. Where does the power that provides you the electric at home come from? Fossil fuels, the coal-burning power plants. That's okay, because we're not, however many million cars in this country on the road producing emissions. They're electric. Cool. I like technology. I'm using technology right now. But what do you do with your batteries when they're no good anymore? They're made of lithium, right? Same as technology I'm using to record this video. Lithium ion. Generally, the lithium ion battery in a cell phone, has a usage life. Most people keep their phone for like the lease program of 2 years, 2.5 years, and then they upgrade, or the battery is degraded so much that they have to get a new one because, well, my phone doesn't hold a charge anymore. And that's a small battery, relatively speaking, in a cell phone. What about one that powers a vehicle? What are we doing with all those? And what's the What's the environmental impact of putting all those huge batteries in a landfill? Nobody thinks about that, right? Because, well, we don't have these emission-belching gas hog vehicles. That are just the dirtiest, most oil-consuming things on the planet. And, well, it feels good to virtue signal and say, I bought an electric car to save the environment. Mind you, I have a battery the size of the car that I now need to dispose of. That's okay, we're just going to dig a hole and bury it. That won't fuck anything up, right? Nobody really thinks about that stuff. Let's get back to that whole 400 miles per charge thing. And I'll try and wrap this up quick. So, when I worked at the pharma plant, my boss had a Tesla, the guy that owned the place. He wasn't an environmentalist or a tree hugger or anything like that. He just thought it was cool technology. And he found out that, yes, the batteries might be rated for, say, 350 miles. But that is dependent on normal driving conditions. Right? So like a gas engine, the heavier load you put on it, the more it consumes power. So if you drive with a heavy foot, just like with a gas engine, you use more gasoline, you're going to drain that battery faster on an EV. If you do a lot of stop and go driving, same premise. Don't forget, you have to turn on your radio because, hey, you can't drive without tunes. All that's cutting into your battery, or your battery life. So your 400 mile range is being diminished by all these systems that are running off your battery. But it only costs $15 to charge it up if you do the math at 13 cents a kilowatt hour. Okay, that may be true too. What happens when the entire country plugs into our aging and under-maintained power grid? Right, that $15 charge, which, yes, if you do the math, on a vehicle like mine, it would pay off in the first month. But what's the overall ROE on that? When you take into consideration a brand new EV costs upwards of $50,000, plus the installation of a charging station, because you can't just plug it into an extension cord. It'll take you a week to charge the damn thing. Now, I get it, you know, if you're one of those city people that drives 5 minutes to and from work, and, you know, it's a half mile each way, and you need to roll up in your Tesla while you're still wearing your face diaper. But for the vast majority of real Americans, it just doesn't pay. The likelihood of that vehicle being paid for before you outrun the charge cycles of the battery, I don't know, it seems like by the time you're halfway paid off, you're going to be diminishing returns on your charge cycles, just based on owning cell phones or lithium-ion batteries, rechargeables that are using flashlights or portable two-way radios, right? And then let's take into consideration maintenance. If I have the tools to do it, I can fix just about anything on the truck that I'm driving now, right? Give me a diagnostic computer and some tools, and short of the transmission, I can fix it. I just never learned transmissions. And if I can't fix it, I can take it to just about any reputable mechanic in my area, and they'll fix it. When you buy one of these EVs, like Tesla, it's delivered to your house. And maybe with the Ford Mustang EV, they have technicians that can service them. I don't know. It's kind of a niche thing. I've only ever seen one or two of them in the wild. But nobody thinks about this stuff. Anyway, that's what I got for you before I ramble on too long. And I'm starting to hurt. So, yeah, is gas or electric the new paper or plastic? You be the judge. Be safe. Watch your six. Out for now.